Alrighty, welcome back, peeps. We're a little late, but better late than never, I suppose. It's been a bit of a crazy day. So, I've taken the time to level up every single Mon that we have. And evolve as much as we possibly can at the moment, in preparation for team building against Misty and against Bugsy. We've leveled up everybody as much as we possibly can. Evolved, as you can see, tons of stuff evolved. Bostiff, Gyarados, Oinkalone. Way more interesting things like, honestly, way more interesting evolutions like Noctowl, Dubwool, Meowstic, Kadabra, even things like Mothim. We've got a lot to parse through and try to figure out what we can use against Bugsy and what the best course of action is going to be. Because honestly, I have no idea. I unfortunately found out that weather moves, like changing the weather, is not really gonna be an option. It's just not an option. Unfortunately. It is straight up not an option. The only way to find the tutor for the weather moves, like Sandstorm and Sunny Day and Snowscape and Rain Dance, that tutor is in Cinnabar. So we're not going to get access to that for a while. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to find some other way to deal with it. That's just the long and short of it. I'm not entirely sure what I need for. I'm fairly certain I know at least half of both of their teams. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I really and truly could not tell you. But we're gonna have to just go for it. Just like we did with the rival fight, we're just gonna have to like use, unlike the rival fight, we have some knowledge. The rival fight I didn't really know anything about. At least with Misty and Bugsy, I know something. So I mean, at least there's that. That doesn't mean it's gonna be easy, and that doesn't mean it's gonna be smooth, but we can at least do something. So, for the time being, we're just gonna rock out with it. We've got a lot of options. We've got Skill Link Trumbeak, which could be pretty good. I found out this Floette is going to be very useful for runs in the future. I actually like calced it out and figured out what exactly I need to use it for. But we'll get to that if and when that ever comes back. And we might be back to that point sooner rather than later. But we'll see. We evolved our Nincada and technically got an extra Mon, so we have our Ninjask and Shedinja. I actually didn't realize Shedinja doesn't have a nickname because it comes into existence in a very strange way. So let's fix that. Nickname. Let's see. Ninjask is Sakura, so we'll name it Hinata. There we go. All right. So, what I know about both of these fights. I know a number of Mons from each team. For Bugsy, which is the first on the docket, I know he has Scizor. I know he has Cleavor. I know he has a Fortress. And I believe he has something along the lines of Vikavolt or possibly even like Araquanid. Something to like deal with enemy rock or flying types and also take advantage of the rain that's automatically there. Right. Do I know for sure which, if he has either or both of them? I'm not entirely certain, but I'm fairly certain he has at least one of them. Either Araquanid. He has at least one of them, either Araquanid or Vikavolt. He could have both. Who knows? I don't remember if he has 6 Mons. And if he does, I don't know what the last one is. It could be a lot of things. He has 2 things that are only weak to fire, and then fire is reduced down to normal damage. So realistically, he has 2 Mons that just don't have a weakness, because we don't have a way to get rid of rain, as far as I know. Someone out there might be saying like, oh, but you have sand setters with like Sand Slash or like Gravelers or even like Doug Trio or Sandaconda. They could set up sand, right? Yes. Silicobra can be our sand setter. They can. Problem with that, they're not super bulky. They don't evolve yet, is the big issue. They evolve. Silicobra evolves at 36, so we do not have a Sandaconda. If this was a Sandaconda instead, this would be an easy, like, we're doing that. We bring this thing to intentionally take a hit and set up sand so that we don't have to deal with the rain. You know, perfect, beautiful. That was my initial thought was, hey, I'm pretty sure I can build a sand team. Let's figure that out. I had another thought of maybe I can build a sun team with something that has drought, because my brain immediately went to Torkoal. However, they've changed some things about Torkoal. Torkoal does not have drought. I believe drought is its hidden ability. So that's problematic. That is problematic. And now that it's Solrock, we do not have a drought mon. We don't have a mon that can set up sun, which is really unfortunate. The only thing we have to get rid of the rain is Sand Spit. That's the only way. The question is, do we want to do that? Do I want to do that? Or do I want to, try a different strat? Do I want to just ignore the rain and, go off of something else? We absolutely can. I don't know how effective it'll be. I don't know how well it'll go. The other problem is I don't know what Bugsy is going to lead. I'm fairly certain he uses Scizor as an anchor. As like a, haha, you can't hurt me because of the rain kind of sweeper. However, I don't know anything about the order of the rest of his team. Not even a little bit. I would assume that he leads with Cleavor, so that he can click Stone Axe on turn 1 and sets up rocks for free. Right? So like, if I were using this team, that's probably what I would do. I would absolutely lead with Cleavor or lead with Fortress, one of them having either Stone X and clicking either Stone X or just Stealth Rocks with Fortress. Either or. I can almost guarantee that his Fortress probably has Rapid Spin as well to get rid of rocks on his side. So that's probably not the strat that we want to run either. The other issue is we don't know anything about natures, we don't know speed stats, we don't know moves. There's so much I don't know about Bugsy's team. This week was a little crazy when it comes to figuring stuff out, so I didn't have a lot of time to prep. It honestly took far longer to evolve and level up everything than I thought it would. It took several hours, which is not something that I did not think it was going to take. Like, it took a long time. So, oh god, ow, my ear. We do have a lot of very interesting Mons. A personal favorite of mine, Love Bug, is very nice. Not the greatest base stat total, however it has Unaware, so it can ignore enemy changes. Very, very, very useful. .114 speed is very good. Its other ability is Simple, which is, you know, everybody knows about Simple. This thing normally gets the whole strat with Swoobat normally is Simple Calm Mind. However, we have a fun little thing called Esper Wing. This is a level 1 move for this Pokemon. It is insane. It is ridiculous. It also has Heart Stamp, so it can kind of, despite the fact that it has not great attack, it can use Heart Stamp to, you know, to guaranteed outspeed and, you know, get flinches. That's pretty nice. Because it's so fast. Its attack isn't that much worse than its special attack. It's a good bit worse. Realistically, this would be a modest. Realistically, you would make this thing modest and rely on, like, Calm Mind Esper Wing is really what you would do, or Air Slash. But I love Swoobat, even if it is kind of mediocre. I love Swoobat, and I like the fact that it has such an interesting move in Esper Wing. Is it going to be useful in this fight? Probably not. It might be useful against Clodsire for Misty, but for Bugsy, I don't think it'll really come into play. I do think we kind of have to try the Sand Spit strat. As much as I don't want to, I think we kind of have to. The other thing with with Silicobra is, let's take a look at its relearner moves. Nothing great. Nothing great. It does have Rock Slide, which, I swear I always thought Rock Slide was base 90, but I think I'm misremembering or they nerfed it. I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed it for whatever reason, but, you know, it is what it is. But it does have this is a decent enough moveset. I'm curious what we can. Doesn't seem like we can use really much of anything for TMs with it. So this might just be the moveset that we are stuck with. Yep. Does seem like this is the moveset we are stuck with. That's a little weird though. You can't learn... It can't learn Rock Tomb via TM, but it can learn it by level up. That's weird. So you can move relearner it, but you can't TM it? That sounds... That feels weird. But, you know, whatever. I don't know how hard Cleavor will realistically be to deal with. Let me take a look. Let me just take a look at Cleavor's weaknesses, just generally. Okay. So the bug typing, yeah, the bug typing actually hurts it more than anything. Does not give it a whole lot of good. Weak to steel, rock, and ground. Weak to steel, rock, and water. Not ideal. And if we set up sand, we are going to give his Cleavor, a Spadef boost. But realistically, I think we're just going to have to eat that and say, yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? I mean, Rock Slide will be super effective, but, you know, it kind of is what it is. I think realistically, if Cleavor is the supposed lead, then I think leading with Snecnado, eating the Stone Axe, and then glaring it on the same turn, I think that is the best thing we can probably do. Or, if he does have an Araquanid, he might swap out to the Araquanid to take advantage of the super effective water move in the rain to kill Snecnado. But then we'll get a glare off on that instead. So realistically, no matter what, something's getting paralyzed, which will help immensely. It probably would be more helpful to burn the Cleavor. It does have a lot of attack. But, you know, we're still in the building phase. We're still in like figuring out what exactly we need to use to accomplish the goal that we have to go for. Eruptor could be pretty alright. It has Lava Plume. So it has Stab Lava Plume, so once the rain is gone, and the sand is up, we can kind of go out to Eruptor and click Lava Plume pretty freely, for the most part. That could be a strat. The problem with that is, like, Eruptor's not very fast. And I wouldn't say there's a lot of speed demons on this team. It's really just Scizor. But also, what is Scizor realistically gonna do to a Numble? You know? I mean, the answer is, like, maybe kill it. It is not a bulky thing. It will not be bulky until, you know, until we deal with certain things. I also don't know when the level cap improves, so that actually could be something to look up. Actually could be something to look at, because I'm pretty sure... I, for some reason, remember that there was a way you could get slightly higher level before Misty? Like, there was some gate, but I can't remember. I wonder if it's in the docs. Hold on. This is realistically the only thing I can look at in the docs right now. Let me take a look. Radical red docs. I think there's a specific thing, maybe? Okay, I guess it's in the default mode bosses. Yeah, level cap. Yeah, it's on the main screen, so I can actually not look at any of the information that I have to show. The information I'm not allowed to look at, rather. Nope. If I want to be a slightly higher level against Bugsy, then I have to fight Misty. Which could be probably easier. Misty's team is, I think, 4 Mons. What I remember about Misty's team is Misty has a Protean Frogadier. She has her Starmie still. She has Clawdsire. And she might also have a Water-absorbed Quagsire. No, I think the Clawdsire has Water-absorbed, so it doesn't have to care. Is that what it is? Maybe. I don't remember what her last mod is, though. I'm pretty sure she has 4, but I can't remember. I don't think she has a full team of 6, but I could be wrong. Oh, that is a good question. Do we just skip Bugsy for now and do it later? I mean, here's the thing. Bugsy is not required. However, you miss out on resources. Because for every single gym leader you beat, both Kanto and Johto, you get a TM. I don't know what TM he has, but you get a TM. The level cap after Misty goes from 27 to 34. So that would allow a lot of these Mons to get another Evo. Like, we could get Camerupt instead of Numel. We could have Sandaconda instead of Silicobra. We could have Grumpig. We could have mid Evo Crocodile. We could have Crocodile. I think we could have both. Yeah, we could have Coffagrigus and maybe even Runorigus. No, we could have Coffagrigus, which I think is Ghost Steel. Is it Ghost Steel in this game, or is that a different game? That's probably a different game. That's probably a different game. Yep, it is. Well, they did give it a cool hidden ability, though. Too bad I can't use it for a while. I think we'd be able to get, like... I mean, this isn't helpful, but we'd be able to get... No, we would not. Never mind. We still would not have Beartic. That kind of sucks. We'd be able to get Vibrava. There's a lot of Evos that could happen once hitting that level cap of 34. We just have to decide, do we want to do Bugsy right now, or do we want to do him later? The big issue about Bugsy, from what I've heard, people have been telling me, if you wait to fight Bugsy until after you beat Surge, Bugsy gets a big buff. Like, he gets way stronger. Which is not ideal. That's not really what I want to hear. So, personally, I would prefer to deal with him here and now. But I also recognize that maybe dealing with him at 34 instead is probably a better idea. So maybe we just build for... I think we just build for Misty first. And we do Misty right now. Before we even go to that route, we do Misty right fucking now. So, let's think about Misty's team. Frogadier, Starmie, Clodsire are the things that I know about. What do I have to kind of deal with some of those big threats? Like, the biggest thing is, what do I do about the Clodsire? That's a big question, is what do we do about Clodsire? Poison ground type with water absorb. Weak to ice, psychic, and ground. And you realistically want to hit it on the physical side. Okay. So, physical ground move. So, like, Bulldoze, Bulldoze, EQ, good attack, Mon. Maybe Goggles? Like, really good attack. Really good attack. Rock Slide, Bulldoze, Crunch. And Arena Trap, so I can literally sit there and just chip it down. I'm pretty sure it has leftovers, and it might even have recover, but Goggles has a good amount of attack, so like we could be doing a good amount of damage. Granted, Clodsire is thick; it has a lot of HP, so tearing through it is gonna take a minute. But the other option is maybe Wilson's. Not as likely to take damage. Not as likely to... Well... Actually better at taking hits. Yeah, actually better at taking hits and better damage. So yeah, maybe actually Wilson's is what we want. Which is weird. You never think about like, oh, bring a ground type to a water gym. That's not something you typically consider. But, you know, you got to use everything in your arsenal to counter, you know, whatever they have. And she happens to have something that is very much not a water type. So we can kind of afford to have this around. We do have Bulldoze, which is good. Not having EQ on anything too insane is kind of problematic. Another option is Shadow. Another option is Shadow. I actually think Shadow might be a better option because it usually attacks on the physical side. It doesn't have, it has dog shit special attack. So, like, what is it gonna do? Poison Jab me, probably Bulldoze or EQ me. Yeah, I mean, we might be able to rely on Shadow again. But at the same time, am I prepared to lose Shadow if I make a mistake? Not super really. Shadow kind of helped us through quite a bit. I would be kind of pressed to see it go, but I do think it is a good choice for dealing with the Clodsire. The bigger issue, I think the biggest issue on her team, is the Protean Frogadier. I know it, I remember it has an ice move, a water move, I think a dark move, and I don't remember what else. So maybe a good fighting type. I think maybe having something that's weak against I don't know. Maybe having something that's weak against, like, Ice Beam or something, and then having another thing, like, good fighting type to take out that Ice or Dark type typing from Frogadier? I don't know. That could be something that we do. I don't. I tried searching up Protean, not Frogadier. Frogadier. Yeah. Oh, God, it's so fast, though. It's so fast, though. I would need something really fast to just kind of deal with it. Let's see. Another option is, like, bringing something that has really good spadef and maybe setting up some kind of screens. Yeah, maybe Charlotte can help here? Bug fighting, not weak to the water, it's not weak to the ice. It resists the dark. Maybe? I don't know what its other move is. I could not tell you. It has Thunder Punch. It will not outspeed. There's no way. There's no way it'll outspeed. I think it'll be just barely. Well, then again, I think I don't remember how the levels work. I remember that the, like, Super Nerd and Faulkner were levels under us. Like, they take your highest level mon and subtract a certain amount from it. I don't know if, like, if the Kanto gym leaders do that. So, I think it's best to assume that we wouldn't outspeed with Charlotte. If we do, great. If we do, wonderful. If we don't, whatever. We do only have Reflect. We don't have Light Screen. I did get rid of Light Screen. However, we have Move Relearner, so I could just grab Light Screen instead. So I think Charlotte's gonna come. We're using a couple of the same mons that we used for getting through specific sections earlier, and that makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, actually, something I want to check. I don't remember if I think I evolved this thing before we had Move Relearner. So I want to check. Nope, never mind. Okay, that was a mistake. Yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason, most of the other mons that have the drawback of Stone Evos not learning moves, most of them have been fixed so that they actually learn a few moves. Not this one. Masharna. It is problematic. Starmie. Starmie is also problematic. Am I absolutely 100% sure that she has a Starmie? I'm like 75, 80-ish% sure she has a Starmie. God, this thing is scary. Ooh, I hope it doesn't have Analytic. Ugh, I hope it doesn't have Analytic. That actually puts a wrench in the problem. If I get something to intentionally outspeed it, then I'm giving it Analytic boosts. Or I have to let it go first and hit me, and then hit it back. I don't like either. God, both of those options suck. I don't like either of those. Alright. Oh, what do we got? Oyster's not gonna be super helpful here. Maybe Sinistra? Maybe Sinistra? have heat proof, but I wish you had thick fat or something else. I don't know, maybe. You have good defense, wow. Huh. Interesting. See, now that's a pretty good weak armor user. It has good defense and okay speed, so it can actually kind of make that trade-off without losing too much, without becoming too insanely frail. Yeah, kind of interesting. That's good to know for the future. Especially bulky grass type, I think. Yeah. Let's see. I wish I had a Alolan Muck instead of Grimer. It'd be way more helpful for this scenario, realistically. Let me think. The problem is there's no good way to hit it. Whether physical or special, you're gonna do about the same. Its defenses are about the same. It just doesn't have that much health. So one really good, powerful hit can take this thing out. It's just a case of getting there. You know? Maybe Mightyena? Maybe a Strong Jaw Crunch? Mayhaps? A Strong Jaw Crunch, perhaps? I don't know that Mightyena has the attack power necessary to put it into... I don't know if Mightyena has quite enough attack power to go into taking it out completely. Where are my pranksters? I know I have a couple things that have prankster. I'd like to have something to throw out that can just be really annoying. That can cause problems on purpose. You do not have Prankster. Prankster's your hidden ability, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. I think I'm just unlucky. Yep, I am in fact just unlucky. That sucks. The other one has Oblivious, so neither of you are prankster material. That is unfortunate. I don't think you have it either. No, you have Infiltrator instead, which is not helpful. This is a bit of a predicament. Not super great option. I don't want to bring, like, Cerulean Edge. I could maybe bring Bolt Hunt. You have Strongjaw? You do have Strongjaw. You had Crunch, I would be a little more incentivized to bring this. It is a little better than Mighty. It is a little bit better than Mightyena. Just comparatively. They both have Strongjaw. Bolton just has kind of the same things but better, realistically. It only has a little bit worse defense. It's about the same HP and SPDEF, so bulk-wise, it's about the same. However, it's way faster, it has a little bit more attack, and it has the same ability. So, it's a case of like, okay, do we want to focus on is that attack boost and more importantly the speed boost the thing we want to focus on? And take Voltund over Mightyena? I think the answer is yes. Being able to outspeed it, I mean, despite having the analytic boost, Strong Jaw Thunderfang, I'm fairly confident in Stab, super effective, Strong Jaw Thunderfang. The big question would be she swaps into, like, if I go into Cheddar, she will then immediately swap into her brain is not working. She'll swap into Clodsire if it's alive. So I have to figure out a way to, I have to just systematically, like, take stuff out so that she has less options. She doesn't have the options that she needs. Clodsire needs to go so that Cheddar can take out the Starmie. That's what has to happen. I need to put Light Screen on Ledian. It is not a question of, like, what's the best thing. No, I need Light Screen. I need Light Screen over Reflect. Like, it's not a question. It's not a question of if I need it. It's a question of which one is more useful. And the answer is Light Screen. I am way more scared of special attacks in this fight. Especially from Starmie. Okay. No, you're not all that helpful. I'm thinking really good grass type and maybe a good psychic type would be helpful. I mean, if I want a good psychic type to help deal with friggin' Clodsire, Lovebug's right here. I'm kind of being facetious. I don't think Lovebug has the raw power to do so. I don't think Lovebug really has the raw power to do much of anything. And I'm also not really scared of this. I'm not really scared of Misty setting up. As far as I know, that's not really something that's in her wheelhouse. So I'm not super scared of any setup shenanigans. Yes, I know that I can evolve Clefairy right now. I have Moonstones. I know I can evolve this thing. However, Clefable doesn't get a ton of moves after evolving until like 35, 40-ish. However, Clefairy gets some pretty alright stab moves and coverage moves as it levels up, until it hits about the same level where Clefable would start learning around the same moves. So, we're going to keep it Clefairy for right now. Is that helping anybody? Not super really. But it's also not really getting used. So, 6 of one, half dozen the other. You know what I mean? Riolu, apparently, is not a friendship evolution in this game. They changed that, which makes me sad. Because they didn't change other friendship evolutions. They kept them. They even made other things friendship evolutions that didn't used to be. Because they had other annoying ass evolution requirements. But no, they made Lucario no longer a friendship evo. Which sucks. But I understand they did it for the sake of progression. They don't want you to have a Lucario for the first frickin' gym, or the second. That would just be insane. So, here we are. Let's see. I said a good psychic type help deal with... Well, we want a, like... Weirdly, we want, like, a physical psychic type, and that doesn't... We don't really have that. Even if we had, like, just something that had, you know, Zen Headbutt or Psycho Cut, I think that would be fine, even if it wasn't Stab. Unfortunately, we don't get a Metacam. We don't get Metacam until 37, so we still won't have Metacam for Bugsy or Surge. This thing is so bad, but I think it'll come in very handy in the late game. We just have to get there. So, we just have to get there. I don't think Piercer is really going to come into play here. Maybe? Maybe? I'm thinking... Do you have Zen Headbutt? Extra sensory. The biggest part is you have Tinted Lens. So your resisted moves are not resisted. Anything that is normally resisted is no longer resisted. It deals normal damage, which is great. However, there's a lot of ice coverage in this fight, so I'm a little hesitant to bring Nocturne, or really any flying types for that matter. Am I scared about that for Sandslash? Kind of, but Sandslash isn't intended to hit the field for anything except for Clodsire. So, not really that concerned about it. I mean, she doesn't have anything to resist ground, so even if she does, like, go into Clodsire and then I get Shadow in on the Clodsire to hit it, and I click a ground move, even if she swaps out, something's taking a pretty powerful hit. And none of her Mons appreciate physical moves that much. So, I mean, at the end of the day, a decent hit is a decent hit. And it's gonna be a decent hit against pretty much anything she has. Unless she, for some reason, has a flying tag. Which, Brain Blast, after saying that, she might have a Swanna? I don't know why, but she might have, like, Swanna or Pelipper. I don't know why that just kind of came into my brain, but for, like... I feel like there's, like, a weird thing where I saw her have some kind of bird, but I can't remember if that's correct or if I'm just imagining it. If that's real, then, you know, clicking ground moves haphazardly could be problematic. But, we'll see. Let's take a look. Oh, God. Doliv's not that bulky. If it was our Boliva, then it would be a different story, but Doliv's not quite bulky enough for what I would like. What about Shiinotic? It's good. However, Clodsire and or a stray random poison jab from anything else could be really bad. What moves do you have? You have Mega Drain. You do have Flash. That could be interesting. They're not using physical attack though, so that's, you know, it is what it is. Let me see what I can do for TMs with bolt-on real quick, because I didn't check. That was one thing I didn't do with most of the Mons that I have at the moment, is check TMs. Let me see. I think don't I have Snarl? Could actually do Thief for dark coverage. We do have Snarl, so I am very down for this. Although Bite is strong. I'm not really gonna click Nuzzle in this fight though. Do I want to use Thief on Shadow? That's a question I need to ask myself. Over Sand, well, considering I can move Relearner, kind of, yeah. I think having the opportunity to, if I already know that the Clodsire is gonna switch out, and I think she's gonna go into like Starmie, then I can click Thief and get, you know, a pretty good super effective hit in. You know, obviously we kind of wish it was knockoff, but it is what it is. Rapid Spin is here because I'm pretty sure that Clodsire is gonna have Toxic Spikes. And if that's the case, yikes. But we'll at least have a way to get rid of them. I'd still like to bring in something off kilter. You know what? You know what? I mean, they fixed Spite Ops significantly. This Mon actually like functions now. It actually functions as like a bulky physical attacker that can counter and take hits and be annoying. So this thing does function, and it has first impression. We have Sticky Webs, we have Silk Trap, we have First Impression, we have Sucker Punch. We have a good coverage of things that are just annoying as shit to deal with. We have Silk Trap in order to scout out and drop speed. We have Sticky Webs to like I don't think we're gonna be doing that really. I mean, would it help? Sure. However, realistically, I don't want the Starmie to outspeed me. It's just too scary of a thing to give it that free analytic boost. If it has analytic, it could not have it. I don't know. But the fact that it could have analytic is just terrifying. It's making me very much like I don't want to outspeed it, you know? So I think I'm actually going to drop Sticky Web for hopefully Electro Web instead. But I think I'm going to bring Spite Ops, weirdly. Let me see. TM Case. Electro Web. I can give it Bullet Seed. Doesn't have Skill Link, though. So it's not very reliable. And I don't have, like, loaded dice or anything like that. So, not super reliable. Rock Tomb. Interesting. Low Kick, Draining Kiss, Thief. Yeah, nothing insane. Electro Web is the biggest thing, I think. Alright. Just like that. Correct. Yup. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm liking this setup for the most part so far. It's a little wonky, but you know, we gotta work with what we got. Realistically, if we had access to everything, Galvantula would go stupid hard in this fight. Yeah, really, that's like the biggest thing. Galvantula would go stupid insane in this fight. I'm mad that I lost it so early, so I can't use it. But it is what it is. I also lost it for no reason. That's the worst part. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. Again, I want a good, like, grass type. Kind of say no and bait out some ice moves, like, intentionally. But what do we use? What do we use for that, you know? And freeze on hit? Wait, what? Shit. I looked up the ability again, not the Mon. What do you mean can freeze on hit? Wait, did they... Huh? And freeze on hit. That's on contact though, so I don't think that's really gonna make a difference to anyone that's not the Clodsire. And this thing doesn't. This thing wouldn't want to be in on Clodsire anyway. Oh lordy. If this was Gorgeist instead, I would totally bring it, but it's not. Actually, honestly, I would bring Trevenant. If I had access to Trevenant right now, I would totally bring it. So speaking of, did I even check the mart for new stuff? Oh yeah, that's where I got all the TMs. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Well, scrapping that idea. Alright, well... Maybe? Not the best. Yeah, we don't really even have much to go off of there. I mean, I know for a fact I can give it Bullet Seed, but I don't think Trumpy's really gonna help that much. Grand scheme of things. This is a weird case. This is a weird situation to be in. I'm relying on bugs. I'm relying on these bugs a lot. I mean, yeah, this feels kind of good to use for the Starmie specifically. Because, like, what is it really going to do to me? I resist the water. I mean, I don't resist the Psychic, but, I mean, I'm super effective, so I don't think it would love to stay in. I think we also have to take into consideration what I've already put on the team. Because I'm kind of just throwing out like answers question mark of like, hey, I can use this for this thing, I can do this for this thing, but I'm not coming up with definitive like take this mon out kind of answers yet, which is problematic. I have one for Clodsire, but figuring that out for Frogadier is so super hard because of Protean. And I think it's pre-nerf Protean, so I don't think it only changes once. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's like Gen 8 Protean. Like it changes every time it clicks a move. As opposed to only once and then staying that type until it switches. Oh, man. Makes it hard to plan for. It'll definitely have a water move like Water Pulse. I know for a fact it has an ice move. I think it has Ice Beam. Or like Aurora Beam or something. Or maybe Icy Wind. I'm fairly certain it has a dark move like Snarl or not Snarl. I'm pretty sure it has a dark move like Dark Pulse or something. So I mean, it's like, what covers that? Electric, fighting, bug covers the dark, fighting covers both ice and dark, electric covers the water. So like, as far as I can tell, like realistically, Charlotte is our best answer for the Frogadier. Most of the things that I can think of that Frogadier could Protean type change into, Charlotte can cover. Even if it is only Power Up Punch, like it could still give us an attack boost, and then Bug Bite can, you know, finish some stuff off. Like I can see the writing on the wall for the most part. I think these three are like the big answers realistically. Like Sandslash is for Clodsire, Ledian is for Frogadier, and Boltund is gonna attempt to take care of the Starmie. So then it's a case of like, okay, what can we use for some support or some backup in case shit goes to the wall? Spidops is a pretty good answer for that. It's a pretty good, just, hey, I need to, like, go out to something that's bulky, you know, maybe slow something down, like, just take care of some stuff. I think Spidops is a backup for Boltund to try and take care of that Starmie. We have to figure out a couple of other things. Do I need backup? Do I think Charlotte needs backup for the Frogadier? I don't think it will. Do I think Sandslash needs backup for the Clodsire? Not really. I mean, I think I know I think I mostly know Clodsire's moveset. I know it has Poison Jab. I'm pretty sure it has Bulldoze. I think it has Toxic Spikes. And then it might have... Actually, I don't think it has Poison Jab. It might have Poison Tail instead. But I'm pretty sure it has Poison Jab. I don't know what its last move could be. Maybe Bite, maybe Crunch. Maybe some kind of Elemental Fang, but I doubt it. Like, I mean, it could be a few things. I really don't think Sandslash is going to be in any danger 1v1ing the Clodsire. The problem is getting to that point. The other issue is just how well ice kind of covers the problematic areas for water. The main one being grass. So you really have to, like, take a lot of things into consideration. And there's also, like, a couple of Mons that I think could be helpful, but I just can't afford to lose. Like Lilligant, I don't really want to use because I pretty, like, if I manage to get through this, it can get Quiver Dance, and then it can be really, really good. Floette, I think, could be pretty useful, but at the same time, like I said, I did some calcs for an earlier fight, and Floette is super helpful against some of the earlier areas that we had some trouble in. So I really would prefer to keep it around for future runs. And then there's so much case of, like, you know, rock type, ground type, fire type, fire type, fire type, fire type. It's like all this stuff that I'm just like, no, one water move and you're done. You know what I mean? Like the Nidos, it's like, cool, one solid water move, you are done. You are done. You know what I mean? I think maybe bringing Lovebug is still a good. No, it doesn't feel right. I know you have Zen Headbutt, well, I know you learned Zen Headbutt, but I didn't give it to you because you're not physical. If I had the TM for Zen Headbutt, this would be a little easier. Yeah, that's not great. That's not super helpful right now either. God, what I wouldn't give for, like, Crawdaunt. Problem is we can't quite get Crawdaunt. I think we were a little bit off. Where's my Corphish? It's here somewhere. I mean, I could do, like, friend not food, but it's not great. And even if it does, honestly, I think if it gets hit by an ice move, it might just die. It's super frail. So that's not something I really want to invest time into. Where's my Corphish? I'm pretty sure I had a Corphish. There it is. Yeah. I think we're one level away from getting... Yeah, we're one level away from having Crawdaunt, which sucks. Because Crawdaunt would be super helpful here. Maybe bring low kicks. I'm going back to, like, so many of these bugs, man. I just keep going back to the bugs. They're just very useful. He doesn't have a ton of moves right now, but I think I can kind of fix that. Actually, let's take a look at Move Relearner first. Anything? Anything good? Pounce, Assurance. I mean, it's kind of better than Astonish. I don't like Assurance, but it is kind of just more useful than Astonish, if I'm being real. But I could also just give it Thief. You know what I mean? Let's see, what can we get? Low kick, you have double kick. I'm not really inclined to do that. Thief, obviously. Low sweep. Low sweep over double kick? maybe. I mean, I don't think either are really gonna come into much play, but the possibility of them being there is nice. Yeah, let's give it Thief instead of Astonish. So it has a good stat. So it has a good secondary stab. Double Kick I don't think will be too helpful. Honestly, I probably could just replace it with like Aerial Ace and be mostly fine. Or I could replace it with Pounce, you know? I thought about it for a second, and I think Low Sweep is Low Sweep is going to be a good. So, what I'm thinking is, there could be the possibility of some kind of scenario where I'm in with Common, and Misty swaps out into Starmie for whatever reason, and takes a Low Sweep, dropping its speed and maybe making it so that Common can outspeed. I don't think that's true, but it might be true. Maybe. It is 115. I don't actually know the numbers on how much your speed is dropped by one stage. I don't actually know those calcs. Damage calculator. Sure, damage calculator, Radical Red. It doesn't really matter. I'm just looking at how speed tiers change. Interesting. Interesting. Let me hold on. Let me get this to a certain point. Okay. Okay, so it drops -1 stage of speed, drops your speed by 1/3. So that is actually good to know. So for example, like Starmie, base 115 speed. Let's just assume it's on level with us. It has that much speed. If we drop it by 1 stage, yeah, then we outspeed pretty handily. And with Tinted Lens, it'll actually do neutral damage, not resisted. And then we can hit it with a super effective lunge, which will be really good. Or if she swaps out, or if I'm ever like in with Common Rider against the against her Starmie, and she, you know, obviously probably wants to swap it out because, hey, 2 super effective types on me, I'm good. She'll probably swap into her Clodsire, to be honest. And then, I mean, I can just go for I can just click lunge, and if she goes into Clodsire, cool, you're gonna be at -1 attack. Great. Good for me. And then I could swap, you know, to whatever, really. Or I could just stay in, click Screech. Like, I could stay in, click Screech, and then just, like, click a move to kill it. You know what I mean? Let me look at Clodsire. Let me actually make sure that the stats are about the same. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, yeah, I'm on the Radical Red damage calc. The stats are correct. I don't know what I'm doing. I can close those, that's fine. Attack, yep. Level 27, just for the sake of it. It's probably going to be slightly lower than us, but that's fine. Actually, what's your speed? 63. Before the level was like 5 levels below us. Oh, if it keeps that whole like 5 levels lower than us thing, Common actually does innately outspeed the Starmie. But that is also assuming both of them at neutral nature. Which, like, yeah, I mean, maybe. I could get Common up to 69, I think, speed by giving it a speed up nature, but I don't think that's really all that helpful. The best thing to do would be to just maybe it might be. It might actually be a good thing to do because of the. Maybe then he could probably then outspeed the Frogadier. That might be good. Give it like speed up, special attack down, maybe. What is that, like quirky? I think, I don't remember. That could be good. Yeah, I think Common is a good pick. I think we're bringing a lot of bugs, but you know what? They're helpful. They're useful and helpful. I like bug types, so I'm liking the fact that I'm using these Mons as much as I am. Last pick. Spidops and Common are here as backups for pretty much everything. They can pretty much do anything to whatever. I still really want a grass type for the potential, but I know that it's probably not the best idea because I know for a fact they have ice coverage. So any ice type I bring is going to have problems. Unless I bring Obama. I did kind of consider bringing Obama a second ago. And honestly, I don't hate the idea. It's neutral to the ice moves, so it's not gonna realistically take them very often. It has sleep powder, which could be really helpful. It has Giga Drain, which is gonna be, it could be really helpful. If I'm correct in my weird epiphany that she has a bird of some kind, like Pelipper or Swanna, ice moves are gonna be really helpful as backup in case my electric type dies, because I have one electric type. So actually, I think Obama is a good brain. I think this is the weirdest fucking team. Once again, I'm building some weird teams. But if they work, who cares? Alright. Let's fiddle with natures and items now. And possibly also moves. Alright. Yep. Good. Cool. Okay. You already have Ice Shard, you have Aurora Beam, so I don't need to give you, like... Honestly, what can you even learn from the TMs that I have? I don't think you can learn much of anything. I mean, Bullet Seed, sure, but that's whatever. Let me see. I think you're about even. Yeah, you're actually perfectly even, so it doesn't matter. Let me see. Icy Wind, but you have Aurora Beam, so it doesn't matter. The only reason I would teach you Icy Wind is dropping speed over attack, but again, I don't really think speed control is my issue in this fight. Let's see. Yeah, not much of anything. Yeah, not much of anything, really. That's fine. That's weird. All right. So yeah, let's deal with natures and items. First, Cheddar. You're already 121 speed. I don't think I need to give you anything. The only way something outspeeds you is if... I'm pretty sure the only thing that could potentially outspeed Cheddar is if the Starmie has a speed up nature instead of a special attack up nature, then Starmie will outspeed Cheddar with a neutral speed. Oh, bless me. Sorry. Good lord. I think the best thing to do would be to give Cheddar attack, like, make Cheddar adamant, essentially. I think that's the best thing that I can do, realistically. Nature change, yes. Cheddar. Like, we want that Thunderfang to hit as hard as possible. And the Snarl is there to drop stats. It is not there to do damage. So I don't really care about it. Yeah. So it essentially has 110 attack, which is good. Shadow, I think you're already correct. No, you're not. You don't need speed. You're here to deal with the Clodsire. Clodsire has like 30 or 20 speed. It's stupid slow. You don't need speed. I think the best thing for you is probably just gonna be Adamant too for the damage output, because we need to take out that Clodsire. And you only, it's not like we have EQ, we only have Bulldoze. So, you know, as much damage as we can get is gonna be real nice. Speaking of that, I meant to organize my inventory, but I haven't gotten to that point yet, so bear with me. I'm giving Soft Sand to Shadow so that our ground moves can just hit as hard as possible. Like I said, the only way that she has an answer for ground is if she has a random bird, like a random flying type. That's the only way. Otherwise, everything gets hit pretty easily by ground. So, buffing our ground moves and buffing our attack with Bulldoze, that is the best thing we can probably do with Shadow. With Cheddar, I'm going to give Cheddar the Magnet, specifically. And then we're going to give Charlotte the Muscle Band. So that all of Charlotte's physical moves can get a buff. Charlotte is here to take names. Charlotte is here to deal with problems. Let me take a look at Frogadier. Alright. If the Frogadier is neutral nature, or at least if the Frogadier is not a speed increasing nature, I think if we give Charlotte a speed up nature, then it will speed tie with it. Let's just see. Jolly. Let's take a look. No, it's 1 short of speed tying and 2 short of outspeeding. That sucks. But how likely is it that that Misty is going to be on level with us? The answer, kind of likely. The answer is kind of likely, if I'm being real. She probably is on level with us. Actually, she might not be. Because Brock didn't have the formula of your highest level minus a certain amount. Brock's Mons are specifically curated levels. They don't have formulas. They are like specific. They are 13, 13, 14, 12. So it could be that her Mons are also specific levels. Also something to point out, none of Brock's Mons are at his level cap. His strongest Mon is 1 level below the level cap for Brock. His highest level is 14, the level cap is 15. So, you are able to get a slight advantage. I wonder if that's the same thing here. Let's assume she might be maybe a couple level, like 2 to 1 levels lower than us with most of her Mons. Even if Frogadier is 1 level lower, a speed, as long as Frogadier does not have a speed increasing nature, speed up Charlotte will outspeed it. However, at the same time, once again, we really need damage and the ability to take hits. So, and like I said, honestly, speed isn't the big factor here. Taking hits is the more important thing, in my opinion. Would it be nice to set up Reflect before Misty can go for a move? Yes. Is that likely? Probably. It's not insanely likely. It's a one in a few, realistically, right? If it has if it has any speed increasing nature, then we are in a predicament. Yeah, even if the Frogadier is like 25, I think even if it's like 24, yeah, if the Frogadier is 24 with a speed increasing nature, and Charlotte is 27 with a speed increasing nature, they speed tie at 64. Otherwise, the Frogadier will outspeed. So I don't think banking on... I really don't think banking on a speed increase... I really don't think banking on speed is gonna help much of anything. So, because of that... Nature change. I'm actually gonna go back to what we had before, which was... Special defense up, special attack down. Careful nature. So that we can just take a hit, we can take whatever hit we're going to as well as possible, set up our light screen so that we can take even more hits, and then start wailing. Because that's what we need to do. We have to start power up punching and then start wailing on shit. Alright. Following that, Common Rider. Also in a slightly weird spot. I think Obama's gonna get the wise glasses. Let's see. Not sure. Oh, that's true. I forgot. We have the punching glove. So actually, I can move the muscle band onto common and then give Charlotte the punch glove. So it'll still bump. It won't buff Bug Bite, but it will still buff Thunder Punch and Power Up Punch, which are fine. We don't have Iron Fist yet, so, I mean, that is what it is. But at least we can buff them a little bit. Hold, on the other hand, I don't quite know what to do with you. I don't quite know what to do with it just yet. There's not really much to do with it, if I'm being real. It's there to be annoying. So what do I have that will enable that the best? Yeah, that's not helpful. Absorb Bulb isn't really going to be super useful in this fight in particular. Am I afraid of anything in particular? Maybe flying? Do I have a flying resist berry? Dark, rock, bug, psychic, flying. I do have flying. I have Koba berries. Okay. So I mean, I could do that in anticipation of like, oh, if I'm correct in the assumption that she has a bird, using the flying resist berry could possibly be a saving grace. However, I don't know that for sure. I think the best thing to do is just give it a berry juice. Just give it a little bit of recovery, and we'll go from there. Let's see. I need to fix these three's natures. What did I say? Starmie at level 27, just for the sake of calcing. It has, so I could get up to 69 speed, I think. At 27, it does not outspeed. It doesn't even speed at 20. It doesn't even outspeed at 25 because it's at 70 speed. So that is a little unfortunate. Damn. Let me look at Frogadier again. 27. Frogadier neutral at 27 has 65 speed. So if Frogadier is any lower than that, if it's 26, then Common will speed tie with it. Frogadier has 97 base speed, whereas Common has 92. So it's a case of level difference and natures, which is terrifying. With both of them at neutral speed, they have Frogadier needs to be at 25 for Common to outspeed. If it has a speed up nature, then I will also need a speed up nature. Something I can very easily do. It's just scary. Not having the extra damage from Adamant is, you know, that could bite. That could bite us, but we're just gonna have to see. The safe, 69 speed. So the safer option in this case is assume the Frogadier is either 27 and neutral nature, in which case we outspeed, or assume it is 25 with a speed up nature, in which case our speed up nature will also outspeed because of the like couple of level difference. We'll just barely outspeed due to level difference. So there's that. We will not, however, outspeed Starmie pretty much no matter what. Not with Kamen Rider, but that's okay. That's what the low sweep is for. It's intended to drop it so that we can deal with it a little easier. Yeah, I really am not quite sure what to do with Obama, if I'm being completely honest. You can kind of just drop the speed, huh? Yeah, I can kind of just drop the speed. So I guess I'll do Spadef up, speed down, probably. Sassy. Okay, sure. It'll have it's never gonna have enough speed to outspeed Frogadier or fucking Starmie. And I don't think it would have enough speed to even outspeed Pelipper. Pelipper is faster than you might think. So it's like, meh. We have Ice Shard for priority too, so, you know, that's whatever. I think buffing the Spadef so that it can, swap into a nice water type hit and actually take it pretty well. Or swap into an ice type hit and take it well. I think that's gonna be like required. Good. Yes, we have to fix you. I didn't actually consider, I gave it Electro Web. You know what? I gave it Electro Web just to be annoying. That's the answer. Actually, maybe Sticky Webs isn't good. Do you have any other things in your move? Whoa! What the fuck? Oh, I didn't check the... Oh, interesting. I didn't check your move relearner set. Huh. Wow, there's a lot of shit here. There is a lot of stuff here. Don't think arm thrust is going to be that helpful in this fight. Upper hand also is not going to be useful. It requires the enemy to use a priority move. I don't think those are going to be super in demand here. Anything special is kind of out the window. Pounce could be good to replace Electro Web and keep the speed drop potential. That could be good. It would also give us a reliable bug type move, because right now all we have is First Impression. Counter could also be interesting, but it's only usable on the Clodsire, so there's that. The other option is bringing back Sticky Webs. And honestly, I kind of fuck with that. I kind of fuck with the Sticky Web strat. You know what? Sure. I got rid of it, but you know what? We got it. We got this. Interesting to note, this thing has more options than I thought it did. For like moves. It has a lot of move relearner like usefulness. Regardless. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna rock with. I still need to change your nature. Oh, Lordy, bless me. Jesus. Okay. What's your speed on, actually? 35. How slow is Clodsire? 20. Okay, so you'll outspeed. There's pretty much no way you don't outspeed. Yeah, there's like no way you don't outspeed. At least for Clodsire. Even if I were to drop your speed. Because you go down to what? 32 at neutral, so that means you go down to 29? Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. But what would I boost? Spadef, maybe? Maybe another sassy nature? Maybe another sassy nature? We're not using special attack because it's so low. So actually, we just keep... What, careful? Is it? Yeah, careful nature. Very good. All right. Cool. And that gets us, yep, 32. Okay. Well, this is what we're currently rocking with. It's questionable. You bet your ass I'm skipping the trainers because I don't care. Here we go. This is the test. I don't know if these are even remotely good mons to use for this fight, but you know what? This is the team we're rocking with. Here we go. Frogadier, yep. Clicking light screen. Flip turn. Okay. She goes to Clodsire immediately. I don't love that. I don't love that at all. She does have 4 Mons, so she does have something I don't know about. What are you going for here? The best thing I could see you going for is Toxic Spikes here, or some kind of poison. Rock Tomb. Oh, that's your other move, huh? Okay. That's fine, honestly. Do I really truly think she has a flying type? I'm so afraid that she does. So I'm gonna click Crush Claw, I think. No. I think the best thing to do would be to click Thief in case she goes out to Star Me, yeah? I think so? Because, I mean, Crush Claw can do good damage to pretty much anything. But so can Thief, and Thief has the chance to be... Yeah, I'm going to click Thief. It stayed in. Interesting. What are you clicking? Rock Tomb again. Are you just trying to slow me down so that you can switch out to something to outspeed? Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Stuff already outspeeds me. You have answers for this. I'm clicking Bulldoze. Oh, no. If I had clicked Crush Claw, that would have killed. I have Papa Berry, another Rock Tomb. However, we're still at, like, I'm at -2, essentially. You're at neutral. Is basically what just happened, but that doesn't matter. Clicking Crush Claw, just in case. Oh, right. Crush Claw drops defense, guaranteed. I actually forgot about that. There's its Bulldoze, which is Stab. Oh, she stalled out my... Oh, yeah, she fully stalled out the light screen. That's okay, though. Okay. Clodsire is down. I was really expecting her to swap out into, like, Starmie or something. Okay. Well, now you are. And I'm, like, stupid slow. Who wants to take a hit? And what hit are we taking? That is a wonderful question. I think I can kind of just go out to Obama for mostly free. Water Pulse. Resisted. That does more than I would like. Do I think she's gonna swap? What does she do to me if she doesn't swap? Psychic move? Like extrasensory, maybe? I think maybe I just click Giga Drain to see. Psy Shock. Okay. Giga Drain. Plus Wise Glasses. Plus super effective. Pretty good. Citrus Berry. That's annoying, but not terrible. I think another Giga Drain can kill. The question is, can I live another Psy Shock? What were we at before? 58, and then we went down. No, I think it perfect. Oh, damn. I should have sleep powdered. I think another Psy Shock perfectly kills. But if I think she's gonna go for Psy Shock, then I can pretty easily go out to common, right? Unless the AI decides to read my fucking bullshit. The question is, do I need Obama for much of anything later? Can I just risk it? I think she's clicking Psy Shock. Good. Wonderful. Alright. Level 27 Starmie. So I definitely do not outspeed. Like, no way in hell do I outspeed. Oh, you have recover? God damn it. Alright. Fair enough. I probably should have expected that. Super effective lunge? That almost one-shots. That's crazy. Holy shit. I wonder if you'll recover again. No, you're just gonna water pulse. That does a decent bit, but not as much as I was afraid of. Starmie down, so that's a big threat gone. Oh, you have a Floatzel as your last mod, so you don't have a flying type. That's good to know. However, Floatzel is still kind of a problem. Both of her remaining Mons have Flip Turn. I know for a fact that they do. I know for a fact both of these Mons have Flip Turn. I'm pretty sure Frogadier has, like, Ice Beam or Aurora Beam or Icy Wind. Floatzel has Ice Fang. I think Floatzel might also have Crunch. And I think Frogadier has... I want to say Dark Pulse, but that doesn't sound right. But I can't think of any other, like... I can't think of any other, like, Dark-type move that it would have. I mean, hell, maybe it just doesn't have a Dark move. I don't know. Floatzel, huh? How fast is this thing? Floatzel. It's also base 115, just like Starmie. That's a problem. Don't love it. What am I expecting here? I honestly have no idea. I've zero idea. Zero. The only thing I am expecting is Flip Turn. That's the only thing I'm expecting. Ooh, Floatzel can't be burned. That's interesting. Its only ability except for... Actually, it might have Technician. Technician flip turn would be scary. Technician flip turn would be kind of scary. I'm gonna go back out to Obama for a second. Because I want to scout. Water Pulse. Okay. Ugh, I think that's Technician boosted. I am afraid. What do I do about that then? What do I do about that? I think I let Obama die? That feels horrible to say, but I think I have to. I'm not gonna let Obama die yet, but I am prepared to sack it. I'm gonna go out to Old and take a hit. There's the flip turn. It does more than I would like. There's the Frogadier. I'm gonna Silk Trap. And Scout. Flip turn. Drop speed. It's probably just gonna click flip turn again. In which case, I can click Sucker Punch. I'm gonna click Sucker Punch and see how much it does. Not a lot. But that doesn't do much to me either. Is the Berry Juice gonna proc here? No. Sucker Punch again? She's just clicking flip turn on both these Mons. I know it's like I see the strat. Berry Juice. All right, I know Frogadier can't kill me. All right. The annoying part about this is flip turn is physical, and I do not have Reflect. I have Light Screen because I didn't take into consideration that flip turn. Actually, is flip turn physical? Am I memeing? Am I memeing? Is flip turn physical? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so flip turn's physical. that's kind of the problem right now. So I can't go to Charlotte. Realistically, I need to get into Cheddar somehow. A Sucker Punch? Flip turn? That's not gonna kill me. Unless it crits. Yeah. I did 17. Actually, I don't think that would have killed me even if it did crit. Alright. We kind of have to swap here. Is the problem. I think this is where we let Obama go down. Because I honestly don't think Cheddar can realistically take this. 45, 63. It's doing about 30-ish to Old. So it's probably gonna do, yeah, it'll probably do around 45, 50 to Cheddar, and that's not something I can just swap in on. I need a clean switch. I think I have to let Obama go down. That feels really bad, but I'm just gonna do it. If it doesn't go down, fine. Whatever. We'll figure it out then. Yeah. That's okay. I'm perfectly content. I'm perfectly content with that. Even though it does kind of suck a little bit, it's perfectly fine. We can get a safe swap into Cheddar. And realistically, I can outspeed and Thunderfang both of these. And I think they just die. Floatzel is not... Floatzel has paper-thin defenses. I think it just dies. Strong Jaw, Stab, super effective Thunder... Yeah, it just dies. Cool. Only one loss, and it was a loss that I was fully prepared to, like, not worry about for the rest of the run. Super fine. Super, super fine with that. We can now use Cut. And we get Flip Turn, which is a great move. Level cap increased to 34. You served us well, soldier. You did something. You were helpful. Misty was not quite as terrifying as I was expecting. Granted, I knew most of her team. However, like, even with that, I was still scared of a few things that just kind of never ended up happening. But you know what? It is what it is. So we add Snover and Abomasnow. We add Snover and Abomasnow to the Lost list. And that is perfectly fine. Realistic, Abomasnow is one of the, honestly, kind of not good Mons, just in general. I don't know. And it's just because Ice Grass is a really not fun typing. Alright. Bright side, we can now do Bugsy at 34. However, we first have to mourn, well, not really mourn, but at the very least, we need to put Obama to rest. There you go, buddy. You served us well in our time of need. All right. Another thing is, I know for a fact that we cannot get through the next route to get to Bill's house without getting into at least a couple of battles. So we are going to need to make just a general, like, random fight team. So we'll have to do that real quick, and then head over to Bill's house. And then I can level up a few things and take a look at what we can do to Bugsy. Now that we have level cap of 34, I actually want to look at Misty. Yep, Water Absorb Quags, Water Absorb Clodsire. Yep, Technician Floatzel, Protean Frogadier, Analytics Starmie. Yep. God, those are terrifying. Oh, Frogadier is Eviolite. That tracks. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense why it was able to take some hits a little better than I expected it to. Poison Jab, yep. Poison Jab, Bulldoze, Rock Tomb, Recover. Oh god, she had multiple mons with Recover. What a bitch. Ooh, Timid Nature Starmie. Yeah, there was no way we were outspeeding that shit. Especially at 27. Yeesh! 82 total speed. That is crazy. Floatzel was problematic too. 77. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. There's a few months that I absolutely want to go ahead and level up right this second. And that's because I want to see some evolutions up in this bitch. One evolution I want to see immediately is Silicobra. We're gonna need a tanky Mon to activate Sand Spit so that we can get rid of the rain for Bugsy. We're going to need it. I also want to see Camerupt. And Krokorok. And Cofagrigus. I think we get Vibrava? Yeah, we can get Vibrava. And I think we can get Pangoro. Yes, 32 if you have another dark type in the party. Which we do. We have Sandile, so. Go ahead and get some evolutions going. That's the wrong button. There we go. Alright, Snack Nano. Dig? Nah. I could do without that. What? Wait, did I misremember? Shit. Alrighty. That is a problem. Oh, that is kind of an issue. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't care for that. Alright, well. Crunch, yep, take that. Krokorok. Dig, no. Faint. Faint? Faint's alright. It's not it's not super necessary. Was it? Oh, EQ! Alright. I mean, I can drop Dig. Still want to keep Bulldoze around, to be honest. Wagon Breath. I mean, it's fine. Drop Rock Slide. I can give it back at some point. Alright. Level up Rude. Pangoro! Oh, trying to learn Knockoff? That's pretty huge, actually. First, no. Not even a little bit. Power Split. What do Cofagrigus' stats look like? Yeah, I don't love that. Guard Split? No. I definitely don't love that. Not on something that's this tanky. I would just reduce my own defenses. Scary Face? Not necessary. You're not fast enough to make use of that. Curse. Curse increases attack, and Camerupt's a special attacker. Right. Actually, Camerupt has about even offenses. And it gets Anger Point as a hidden ability. Oh my god. Simple and Solid Rock are a couple of its normal abilities. That's fucking crazy. Shit. Whatever. Takedown? No. I actually do want to give you Curse. Well, do I? Over Amnesia? Kind of. Actually, at least over Focus Energy. Ooh, Relearner. Curse. Yes. Focus Energy. Alright. Finish evolving it. Camerupt. Trying to learn Rock Slide. Sure. Alright. Take a look at some move. Nope. God damn it. I have to just put it in again. That sucks. That's kind of annoying that I can't just cancel it, but alright. Move relearner. Ah! Eruption. As you would expect. That's pretty good. Although the problem is Camerupt is way too slow. Yeah, these other moves are kind of meh. Tenacity, maybe? No, not really. Let's see. Masquerade. Something? Nope, nothing crazy. Goggles. Sonic Boom, eh. Ooh, now here we have some fun. Let's see. Flygon. We have Compound Eyes. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. EQ versus Earth Power is kind of 6 in one, half a dozen the other, really. Especially with Flygon, who's pretty even across the board. I mean, Bug Buzz could be good, but it's not stab or anything. If they made Flygon Round Bug or like Bug Dragon, then that would be way better, but it is what it is. Rock Slide could be good. Actually, I think I got rid of, yeah, I purposefully got rid of Rock Slide actually for a Stab Dragon move. Yeah. You get Flygon at 44. So, nothing crazy there. What about Rude? Ooh, we get Entrainment. Entrainment? Why, though? Is that useful in any way? Not super, really. Question about Iron Fist. Does Iron Fist affect Hammer Arm? I don't know. It does. Okay. Not bad. Lowers my speed, but, I mean, aren't you already slow? Yeah, you're already pretty slow, so that doesn't really matter. I kind of still want Hammer Arm. So... Or, I kind of still want Brick Break. Actually, does Brick Break get buffed by... No, it does not. That makes me a little bit sad. That does, in fact... What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Apparently Headlong Rush is buffed by Iron Fist. That's very strange, but alright, sure. It's pretty good. 124 attack, decent defenses and bulk. Low speed, meh, special attack. But the special attack doesn't really... A special attack really does not matter. Iron Fist, yeah. Buffs Bullet Punch, Hammer Arm. Does not buff Brick Break. Don't think I have any other moves that Iron Fist would buff to give you. Move Relearner. Yeah, I don't know why Entrainment is here. kind of strange. Yeah. No other moves. I mean, you get bullet punch and hammer arm. So I mean, at least there's that. Okay. Getting camera up is a big part of this next bit. Although forgetting that Sandaconda is 36 is a little problematic. Once again, it's the only thing we have to set up sand, and we need to get rid of the weather somehow. I just don't have any weather setting moves yet. Like, I have to rely completely on abilities, and that kind of blows. What level do you evolve? 36. Not sure what else to, like, grab for using against Bugsy. 36. Actually, Carkol might be really good. Especially if I'm using, sand. It also has Scorching Sands, which is mwah, such a good move. This doesn't have a great moveset right now, but we can get a Colossal. We can get Colossal. That could be pretty alright. Put in box 4. I'm going to store all of these, or a few of these in there. I think the big problem is just how much I'm kind of relying on Silicobra getting hit and living. Tar Shot. It's kind of okay. I mean, does Tar Shot stack? I mean, hold on. How does Tar Shot actually work? I've never looked at it before. Lowers speed by 1 and doubles the effectiveness of fire moves used on the target. Oh, apparently Tar Shot can't be used on Terra Pokemon. If it's used before they Terra, it'll still be there. But you can't use it after they Terra. That's interesting. That has nothing to pertain to this, but still interesting to know. Tar Shot will not double the effectiveness of fire-type moves used on a target that is already under the effect of Tar Shot. Yeah, so it doesn't stack. It doesn't stack the the fire damage buff with itself. But it will keep lowering speed, which is whatever. Does that mean that in theory you could actually make... I wonder if that's ever come into play. They've probably accounted for that, right? Because my thought is, if you use Tar Shot on on something that's quad weak to... Oh, well, no, that would only go to +8, or ×8 effectiveness. My thought was, if you use Tar Shot on something that is quad weak to fire, like a Bug Grass type or a Bug Steel type, it takes that ×4 weakness, and for some reason my brain was saying, yeah, it goes to ×16. But then wouldn't that cause it to, like, do some damage overflow glitches? And I'm like, no, because it only makes it go to ×8, not ×16, you moron. This could still be helpful, though. Against Bugsy specifically, this could still be really helpful. Because it could give us the opportunity to maybe use some fire types and ignore the effect of the rain. Because rain will have it, and this will double it. So they'll cancel each other out and make flame and make fire type moves do their normal damage. Even in rain. So that might actually be worth keeping around. Definitely better than rock polish, that's for fucking sure. Let's see if you have anything fun. Smackdown, Age of Power, Incinerate. Yeah, nothing crazy. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at Colossal. Colossal. (120 defense, 110 HP, 90 SPDF, so it's very bulky. 80 attack and 80 special attack. It's actually a mixed attacker. That's interesting. Mega Colossal actually prefers... Mega Colossal actually prefers to be a special attacker. Fun fact. So maybe I should be running Incinerate instead of Flame Wheel, or Flame Charge. It is also stronger. Also, what rock type move are we using? Rock Blast? Yeah, no. We're using Ancient Power instead. Until we get like Rock Slide or Power Gem, we're using Ancient Power. I could also use Rapid Spin, but eh. Rock Blast. Cool. Okay. I actually kind of fuck with this. Ancient Power, Incinerate, Scorching Sands, Tar Shot. Kind of fuck with this. And we can buff its special attack, and we can actually make it modest. Weirdly. We can actually very weirdly make this thing modest. Have you ever heard of a fucking modest Colossal? That just sounds wrong. That just sounds wrong. That's mostly because, like, you always see Colossals using Heat Crash. Which, like, yeah, it's still great. Like, Heat Crash is still gonna be very useful, but we don't have that yet. So... Alright. What else could be good going into Bugsy? I mean, I have no idea. I definitely think these three are going to be very helpful. Even though it is still a Silicobra, I think just the fact of setting up sand can be a godsend. And having some really bulky lads is going to be super helpful. What else can we do? Oh, we could do... grab Lucario. We can get Lucario now. Time Changer, Daytime. And 1, 2, Reversal. And Reversal's meh. 30. Lucario. Wants to learn Aura Sphere. Beautiful. There we go. Quick Guard. Eh. Fine. Let's see. Do you have Bone Rush by any chance? Laser Focus. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, there's Bone Rush. Fucking E-Speed? Okay. I don't think we need E-Speed, actually. Let me look. Let me look. 90 speed. Yeah, I don't think that's really gonna be super helpful. Power Punch is great, though. Power Punch over Mach Punch. Move Relearner. Metal Claw. Yes. Do that over Force Palm. So that we have some kind of Steel Stab. And then Bone Rush over Quick Guard. Because I just don't think Quick Guard's going to be very helpful. At least not right this second. It has its uses, but not currently. There we go. That's pretty good. Lucario, everybody. Nice. We love to see it. And in that box it goes for right this second. Let's see. What else could we get that could be very helpful? Golem? Question mark? No. Right. Trying to think back to what I know. Cleavor, Scizor, Fortress. Pretty sure it has a Vikavolt. Rock type. I mean, we have rock. We have rock, we have fire, we have ground. We have ground for the Cleavor. Actually, ground's neutral on Cleavor, so I mean that's meh. We have fire for the Bug Steels. We have rock for the Cleavor and the Vikavolt. What else? What else? What else? What else? Those are the biggest like things that you want in this fight, really. As far as I can tell, the best thing you probably can do against Bugsy is run a sand team. Problem is building that fucking sand team. I think we can get Luxray, right? Yeah, we can get Luxray right now, so may as well do that. Can we get Olive yet? Or can we get our Boliva yet? No, we're one level off. Fuck, man. Come on. Just give me my Arboliva. Give me my Scrafty. What the fuck? Ugh, alright. No, not Top Gun. Ooh, can we get Garganical? Nope. Well, I tried. Salt Cure might still be very helpful. Oh, we got Recover. Oh, we're chilling. If I can get Protect, too. Oh, hey, Rock Slide. Sure. Sure, I'll take Rock Slide. Okay, no Protect, but that's okay. Slash. No, I like Crush Claw. Dig. No, I'm good. I like Bulldoze. I'm fine. Swagger. No, that move sucks. That move is too risky. Confusion is too risky of a strat to go for. I can't do it. Alright. I believe Luxray is Electric Dark in this game. Correct. And it is also... Whoa, they buffed this thing. Ah, interesting. Intimidate. Moves are meh. Move relearner. Electric Terrain. You know what? Because I know for a fact you learn Rising Voltage at some point. Electric Terrain is pretty good. Sad you don't have, like, Thunderfang or Crunch, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll fix that later. Alright. Again, I think running a sand team is a very good strat. Weirdly. Where is my... Yeah, you. Hello. Come here. I would like to use you. Hello, Earthworm. Hello, Earthworm Jim. Dig? No. I'm good. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. I can replace Snacknado. I don't have to lose it. That makes me so happy. Goodbye, takedown. Thank you, Sandstorm. Oh, that's so good. Do you have anything else in the movie learner? Not really. But you do have Ironhead, which is good. Right? Yeah. Ironhead, Bulldoze, Smackdown, Sandstorm. Oh, we're living, man. We're living out here. That's so good. Now I don't have to rely... Oh, now I don't have to rely on something getting hit and living. That's so good. Alright, well, I can replace Snacknado with something else then. And save it for later. What do we want to grab then in that case? What do I want to grab in that case? Can I get Revivroom? Yes, I can get Revivroom. Let's do that. I like Revivroom, even though it's not very good. Oh, there's Ironhead. That's good. Swagger, no, stop learning. Stop trying to get me to learn Swagger. It'll never happen. Hello, Spinout. Sharply lowers the user's speed. Very, very nice. Question, can I get you Poison Jab? That would be wonderful. Magnet Rise. I could give you Screech. I kind of want to give you Screech, actually. I kind of fuck with that. Get rid of Taunt. Let's see. 119 attack. Pretty good. I think they buffed this? I don't remember Revivroom. I remember Revivroom being around 500, but I don't remember if it was quite this, stat spread. 90, 67, 54, 90, 119. Oh no, it was. I do unfortunately also recall that Revivroom had some tough times getting kills, and that 4 times that quad weakness to ground is very painful. So we'll probably leave that on the sidelines for right this second. We can get Ursaring. I don't know how to get... How do you get Ursaluna? Is it just level up? Yeah, level 40... 48. Jesus. Jesus Christ. I mean, Ursaring is still pretty alright. Just doesn't have a whole lot going for it by itself. There we go. Body Slam. That's actually pretty good. I actually really like that. Brunch. Oh, okay. Sure. Scary Face? No. No, I'm good. Alright, that's kind of fine. Let's see, what else can we use? Do I have another like really good steel type? I don't think I do, but it's worth checking. I don't think Revivroom is gonna be super all that helpful. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Do, 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 do. Maybe? Maybe this? 33? We can get bronze on and see how it works and see how it goes. Let's see. Future sight. It's okay. Metal sound. Is that the chocolate lower spadaf? It's alright. Pretty good. 33. Bronzong. Psy Shield Bash? Huh? Excuse me? What the fuck did they do? Wait, has that always been the, wait, has that always been how Bronzong is? Has it always been a physical what the fuck? It's always been more of a physical attacker? That feels wrong. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I have question. Oh my god! Bronzong is the answer. Like for the whole thing. Sure, like Orthworm got Sandstorm. Sure, that was an I got Orthworm from a fucking RNG egg. I'm not supposed to have that right now. Bronzong is the actual answer for dealing with Bugsy and his bullshit weather. It gets Rain Dance and Sunny Day as level 1 moves, which means you can move relearner them onto it as soon as it evolves. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, alright, drop Psybeam. We're about to have some fun. We're about to have some fun with this Bronzong. Move relearner. Block, Sunny Day, Rain Dance. Oh, that's so good. My question was, do you get body press? Did they give this bitch body press? There's Heavy Slam, which is whatever. Oh, they gave it Spin Out. That's kind of cool, actually. It gets body press by TM. Where is the body press TM? I'm looking at the docs. I don't care. This, I guess. Sure. TM. Okay, here we go. TMs and HMs. What T? I don't know. I don't know what TM it is. I just gotta find it. I'll just have to find it. Focus Blast, Drain Punch, Low Sweep, Superpower, Vacuum Wave. What the fuck? Am I blind? Nani desu ka? Nani desu ka? Wet. There it is. I missed that shit. No. It's in Silphco. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's painful. Alright. Yeah, we're not getting pressed for a while. It does get other stuff. It gets it can get Earthquake, it can get Bulldoze, it can get Spin Out. You can actually get Payback, which is pretty good. Like, Payback, Gyro Ball, Spin Out, all of which are really good because it's so slow. Along with Psy Shield Bash to buff its defense. Let's see. It gets Ice Spinner to say fuck you to terrain and dragon types. It gets Rock Slide, Rock Tomb. It gets in Headbutt, although I'd rather have Psy Shield Bash, to be honest. Yeah, it gets a lot of good stuff. It gets a lot of good stuff. Bronzong is definitely going to be helpful in a lot of fights, I think. Specifically here, Sunny Day, please. Yeah, I'm not going to need Metal Sound. We're not running you special. I'm just not doing it. Nope, wrong thing. Cam case. Let's see. Rock Tomb. Oh. Yeah, I'm very down for Rock Tomb on Liberty. Very, very, very down for it. Instead of Feint Attack, yeah, I'm down with that. Kind of weird that he gets Feint Attack in the first place, to be honest. Oh, I'm loving this. I am loving this. So that gives us two different ways to set up. That gives us two different weathers that we can choose to set up and focus on. So I can either bring in a sand team or I can bring in a sun team. Sun team could actually go pretty hard. We've got quite a few grass types that could be pretty good. Although it is bugs, so like, you know, grass isn't the best thing to focus on. However, do we have anything that's like solar power? I don't think we do. I don't think we have anything that's solar power. We do have some chlorophyll Mons, I know that. Yeah, like Gummy is chlorophyll. Perfume is also chlorophyll. Like these two are chlorophyll, but that kind of doesn't matter because they're not going to be they're not fully evolved, so they're not super helpful. Gluttony, not helpful really at all. Oh, we can get, it's not helpful right this second, but I can get Chronaut now. I think Parasect is chlorophyll? No, it's Dry Skin. I think Dry Skin heals you during rain, right? I mean, there's that. But, like, whatever, you know? Swift Swim, Double Speed and Rain, Early Bird. Yeah, I mean, I think you're chlorophyll? You are Sap Sipper, that's right. I think Go-Go is also Sap Sipper, right? Yes. Jumpluff is chlorophyll. So, like, we have a few chlorophyll Mons that could be good if we want to run Sun. Question is, like, are they really going to be that useful? You know what I mean? I think the best thing to run going into Bugsy is a sand team. I think that is the best thing you could run. And I think this is a pretty damn good sand team. We have Salt Cure. We have Salt Cure to do some heavy damage against the steel types. Thank you, Salt Cure. We're gonna immediately set up sand so that we get we can get some def buffs on our rock types. Not that that's gonna be super helpful, but hey, you never know. Question: we've got plenty of rock moves, and we've got plenty of rock moves. We've got some steel moves. We've got stuff that should mostly cover the things that I know about. Like we've got two fire types with good coverage that should be able to handle, you know, Vikavolt or Oratris or Scizor. We've got two steel types that are pretty effective at doing their jobs. That should be able to pretty easily handle the Cleavor. We've got Salt Cure as a backup to deal with some steel types. Minecraft is also there to, you know, be another rock type to help deal with Vikavolt. And Sandslash is here to get rid of any potential rocks, really. Like Rapid Spin, maybe throw out some ground moves, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe throw out some Crush Claws to drop defenses and maybe snag a kill every now and then. I think this is a pretty good team. I think this is a good sand team to run. Especially into this fight. Because I'm fairly certain that Bugsy both has a Cleavor and is going to lead with it. So I can lead with Jim to just say, you know what? Those rocks you're trying to set up, Sandstorm, I'm going to set up in your face. Like, sure, you can get your rocks up. I do not give a fuck. I think the main worry would be like, oh, if it goes for, you know, like a close combat or something, or a brick break, like some kind of fighting move that it has for whatever reason. But it won't be stab, and despite the fact that Cleavor has really good attack, Earthworm also has equally good, actually slightly better, defense. So that fighting move shouldn't do too terribly much, especially not being stabbed. So I'm not that worried about it. Bugsy might also have a Scyther, but I doubt it. You never know, but he might. You know, it is what it is. For right this second, I think the best thing for us to do is go to Bill, do the event there, deal with the Rocket Grunt encounter here in Cerulean, and then go to the SS Anne and get cut. Like, I think that's the best thing we could do. That does require us to do a couple of other important fights before Bugsy. So it's like, you know, we run the risk of losing Mons. But I think honestly, so long as I don't really use any of these Mons, we should be pretty like decently safe when it comes to like fighting Bugsy. I could just fight him now. I could just fight Bugsy now. Part of me kind of wants to, but that might not be the best idea ever. That might not be the best idea in the world. But all right. You know what? I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this up to. Where am I? Put all my dice away. Here. I've got my box of d6s actually. All right. This will do. If I roll odds on this d6, I'm gonna roll the d6. If I roll odds, then I will ignore Bugsy until after I do the SS Anne. We're gonna go down to Vermilion and do SS Anne first. If I roll evens, we're gonna take this team and we're gonna go into Bugsy. That's a 2. All right. We're going into Bugsy. We're gonna go into Bugsy raw. All right. Okay. Well, then I need to prep this team for fighting Bugsy. Which means I need the damage calculator back. Red damage calculator. You Cleavor, good. I'm gonna go back to the docks real quick. I want to see Dodo leaders. Let's see. Okay, same deal. Faulkner does not follow a highest level minus rule. He has set levels, which means so will Bugsy. So, I think the best thing to do should be... Actually, he might not. He might not. Because Bugsy has the, like... You could fight him either before or after Lieutenant Surge. So actually he might be one of the scaling bosses, which means I can pretty easily guess. So, I mean, what would they do? They wouldn't make him like that much weaker than you like they did with the Super Nerd, because Super Nerd is just a mini boss fight. They'd probably go like 2 or 3 levels, right? So let's assume that they'd take your highest level -2. So he'd be 32. Cleavor at level 32. That's more HP than I would... That's more speed than I would like, to be honest. I actually forgot that Cleavor is kind of fast. It is base 85. That is a problem. Yeah, we're not outspeeding shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna put... Yeah, we're not outspeeding shit. Not even a little bit. You're doing like special stuff. You're also running special. I've already set you to modest. I think setting you to... Let's do nature change, yes. Eruption. Special attack up, speed down. Quiet nature, yes. Do that. That's pretty alright. You've got attack up right now, that's perfectly fine. We could really just do adamant on Earthworm and not really worry about it, because you're not doing special stuff. You're just not. Let's see, Shadow's already probably the correct nature. Shadow's 65. Earthworm is also 65. So I mean, there's like potential that they could outspeed something, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the, like... I don't think it's worth the time to invest. Yeah, that's probably the... Actually, I'm not really concerned about special moves in this fight. What did I say? Like, Vikavolt, maybe, but like, Yeah, I think most of the attacks are going to be physical, so I should actually do Minecraft. Defense up, special attack down. Impish. Thank you. Nice. And then Bronzong. God, Bronzong has good stats. 116 in both defenses. This thing is crazy. You never really think about how useful some Mons are until you do something like this, where you're using everything. I guess we can drop. I guess we can do quiet here too. Yeah, I kind of just can't. Yeah, we can kind of just do quiet there too. Liberty. Or, sorry, not quiet, impish. Alright. And then for items... I could do Heat Rock on Liberty. I could do Heat Rock on Liberty. So that I could extend the sun. Do I have the, like, sand boosting rock? Is a good question I should ask. Because Heat Rock is right here. Do I have... I don't remember what it's called. Off the top of my head. I don't think it's called Sandy Rock. No. I only have the Heat Rock. So yeah, I guess we're gonna... Yeah, we'll give Heat Rock to Liberty. Heat Rock. Cool. Give you... Probably give you the... soft sand again, yeah? Good. Do I have charcoals? I forgot. I don't remember if I don't think I have charcoal. I think that's like one of the few items I just straight up don't have. Let's see. Correct. I do not have that. Do we have inaccurate moves anywhere? Does not look like it. Okay. So wide lens isn't really gonna be helpful. This might be a weird one. Fighting? We don't have many fighting. We don't really have much in the way of fighting moves. Actually what I can do, I can give Minecraft the hard rock, which is somewhere around here, the hard stone, to help boost, what is it, Salt Cure. I'm kind of afraid of a potential Araquanid. So I think for the sake of, like, potentially mitigating some stuff, we're going to throw on Pasho Berry on Coal. You could also argue I maybe should throw that on Eruption as well, but I don't think it'll be that crazy. Eruption's actually gonna get the Wise Glasses. And then Jim is gonna get the Muscle Band. Alright. We do still have to get to Bugsy. Like I said, we do still have to do a couple of fights to even get to Bugsy in the first place. So, let's actually go up there and see what we can work with. Oh, there's also a TM down here that I should probably get beforehand. Yeah. So, I have to fight one of these hikers. Realistically, your best bet is to fight this one to fight less encounters. So you know what? I'm just gonna fucking rock out with it. I'm just gonna go for it. Sup? Knuckle stack. Uh-oh. Ah, well, that worked, I guess. Cool. Yep. And then you have to fight both of these two, I think. You have to fight both of these two. Nidorino, dead. Yeah, they're actually, like, stupid weak, so I don't have to actually care. That's the good thing about fighting Misty first. You don't have to care about most of this route. Because you're, like, far higher level than them. Ah, Ice Shard, how dare you? Sandile. I don't like that. Get out. I don't like that either. What? Fake out, you bitch. Stop the priority. Yeah, you don't have to fight him. I do need Cut to get that, but we'll come back for that. And then you have to fight her. Illumise, Bug Fairy, so dead. And a mouse. Cool. Audino. Wow, you aren't taking much damage. That was weird. Alright. There's Bugsy. Yep. Cool. Alright. And we'll talk to Bill while we're here. Hi, Bill. SS ticket. Cool. Moving on. So, we can fight Bugsy. We're gonna fight Bugsy. First, we're gonna get this to ya. It's Thunder Punch. That would have been helpful against Misty. I probably should have went and got that before I fought Misty. But you know what? It's fine. I don't think anybody here can learn Thunder Punch? Yeah, no. But it's fine, we don't need it. Alright, we're gonna fight Bugsy right here and right now. First, I'm going to Pokefile. And then I will save again. Here we go! Oh boy. Rude? You're intentionally sitting here? That's rude. Oh yeah, he actually asks if you want to battle. I haven't done any calcs, but you know what? It'll be alright. Alright, here we go. What do you got for me? Challenged by Leader Bugsy. Ah. Huh. That's not what I was expecting. I don't think it's a problem though. Knock off. Wait, my muscle band. No. Sandstorm. It'll at least break sashes, so that's good, I suppose. Smackdown. Leech Life. I don't think that's gonna do anything. I did about 25, so more than I would like. That did not a lot. I mean, I don't have my muscle band, so that's fair, but still. It is Smackdown. It's not like it's a Rock Slide. Leech Life. Yep. That's fine. Smackdown. Alright. I'm not letting Jim go down. I refuse. Leech Life is annoying though. But I have an answer. Hi, Cole. Knock off again. You're a dick. But it's just the Pasho Berry. Low kicks gets hit. I'm gonna Ancient Power. Leech Life, that will maybe hurt? God, that does more than I would like. Part of that is probably the Swarm, though. Omni Boost? Asking a lot, but Omni Boost? No. That's okay. Sandstorm is gone, but the rain is also gone. Scyther. This might hurt. Swords Dance. Quad effective Ancient Power should be pretty good, though. Even with the Charty Berry. Uh-oh. 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 I might be cooked. I mean, I don't have anything that outspeeds a Scyther. It's a Scyther. It's fast. It's like really fast. Uh-oh. There is problem. I think I'm gonna get swept by a Scyther. I think I'm about to get swept by a Scyther. Don't kill me? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get swept by a Scyther. Why the fuck do you get Rock Smash? Oh, this is terrifying. Rock Smash is neutral. Bug Move is neutral. Dark Move would be really bad. If it has knockoff, that would be really, 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 really bad. But I think I have to... Minecraft could guaranteed live a hit and then kill it. I know that for a fact. But I think Liberty is the best option just due to... like, it has very good defense. It's not weak to any of its moves except maybe knockoff if it has that. I mean, what do I know? It has SD... No. I'm pretty sure the moveset is Swords Dance, Rock Smash, like, X-Scissor, probably, or, like, Pounce. And then I think it has Dual Wing Beat, because it's Oh, no, it's Technician. So it's Rock Smash, probably Bug Bite, and then Dual Wing Beat. Because it's Technician. It has to be Technician. That's like the best ability you can put on any of the Scyther, on any of Scyther, Scissor, or Cleaver, is Technician. I know it has Dual Wing Beat because you always do that. It has Rock Smash. It's shown Rock Smash and Swords Dance, and I know it has Dual Wing Beat. It has to. The question is, like, what other move does it have? Probably a bug move so that it has Bug Stab. I highly doubt it wouldn't have Knockoff. Knockoff is too powerful to benefit from Technician. So what would it have? Bait Attack? Maybe? But I would be willing to bet that it probably has some kind of bug move. Which, if we assume that it's Bug Bite and Rock Smash are both neutral, and then Dual Wing Beat is resisted by Liberty. I think Liberty is the best option, and I can Rock Tune it. Or I can Psy Shield Bash. I can Psy Shield Bash and maybe kill it, but even if I don't, I can buff my defense and maybe live a second hit, depending on how much the first one does. Withdraw a Scyther. Yeah, because it can't touch me. Into Scizor. Okay. Well, I get a defense buff, so there's that. I'm pretty sure the Scizor might also have Sword Stance. Rock Smash, that's neutral. Drops my defense back to neutral. That's fine. We missed the Hypnosis. That sucks. I'm clicking Rock Tomb. That does fucking nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't like it here. I really do not like it here. I'm gonna click Sunny Day, and I'm gonna go out to I'm going out to something. U-turn. Don't you dare. Ledian. I don't like it here. I don't like it. I don't like it here. I don't like it here at all. As I suspected, Bugsy was way scarier of a fight than Misty. Do I go out to Eruption now? I don't know. I don't want to go out to Eruption and then get randomly Rock Smashed and have my defense dropped. I just don't want to do that. Because then Eruption will fucking die and I'll be out of an answer. I'll be out of a huge answer. I know the whole team now. Low kicks so I was way off. Maybe I was thinking of the hardcore team? Or maybe I was thinking of the post-surge team. I don't know. I was way off though. And it's kind of gonna cost me. Oh, bug fighting is kind of a problem. I don't have a flying type to deal with it because I was afraid of like a Cleavor or something with rock moves. So I don't have any flying. I don't have anything flying related. And that is kind of biting me in the ass. I mean, what else could we read? Some kind of elemental punch. Some kind of elemental punch. Power up punch. Rock smash. Fucking a lot of things. There's so many things that could happen right now. I think maybe going out to Shadow is the best play. I think maybe going out to Shadow and... I don't know, maybe spamming... I don't know, Crush Claw? Maybe. It's gonna resist the Bulldoze. Ledian has bad defense. If it has Comet Punch, it's not gonna click it right now because it's resisted. Same with like Thunder Punch or maybe even Ice Punch. Why would it U-turn out into Ledian? I don't know. But I can't sit here and find out. Drain Punch. Okay. That does 32. Not ideal. Oh god, if I had Aerial Ace on you, this would be amazing. Ah, it has Ice Punch. It did about as much as Drain Punch. That's kind of crazy. Alright, there's an Ice Punch. There's an Ice Punch coming my way to kill me. I'm gonna sack Jim. I'm gonna sack Earthworm Jim. That feels bad, but I have to. I have to sack something because I need to get into. I have to get into. I didn't even kill. Wow, he ate that Ice Punch. That's crazy. That kind of sucks actually. It actually kind of sucks. Lol. Thunder Punch. Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Drain Punch. What's the last move? Maybe U-turn? Maybe U-turn. Alright. So, I needed to sack that because I need to get into Eruption. I have to get into Eruption safely. And actually, if I knew it had Thunder Punch, I probably could have just hard swapped and saved Earthworm, but... Hindsight is 20/20. You know what I mean? The Drain Punch is fine. Alright. Lava Plume. In the sun. It was a crit too. Okay. I'm pretty sure that a neutral hit from Scyther will not kill me. After a Rock Smash, though, might be a problem. Scizor went back to Bugsy, goes to Scyther, dies to a Lava Plume. Perfectly fine by that. I think the sun... No, the sun is still here. Good, okay. I wasn't sure if we were on 2 or 1 turn of sun. I think this is the last turn of sun, though. What am I thinking? It's only showed me Rock Smash and It's only showed me Rock Smash and U-turn. I think I have to just go for it. There's Rock Smash. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Fucking crit, no! That's so bad. That's so bad. I have to rely on Minecraft and Salt Cure. This is the last thing I have to I can lean on. Bullet Punch, super effective stab, Technician. Oh my god. All right, being Salt Cured did pretty good damage. Citrus Berry, of course. I'm fairly certain it's going to Bullet Punch again, so I can swap. There's Bullet Punch. Eat it. Okay, eats it pretty good. If I had Protect, this would be a fucking beautiful... Or if I landed the Hypnosis. If I landed the Hypnosis earlier, we'd be fine. Oh my god. So, Bullet Punch, Rock Smash, U-turn. I don't know the last move, but it might just be Swords Dance. I think something else might have to go down here. But I don't know what. Oh no. All of these Mons are so good. Every single one of these 3 Mons is so useful. I don't know what to lose. How fast is Scizor? 65? I think that's the same as Shadow. I think that's the same as Shadow.
Sand Slash.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh, fuck. Do I think Minecraft can live anything that is not Bullet Punch? Can it live a potential Rock Smash? Maybe? It might. But I doubt it. I actually don't think it can. It might be able to live like a U-turn. I think Minecraft dies here, but I have to. I have to. U-turn? Okay. We live it. It's clicking. It has to click Bullet Punch here. It has to. It has to click Bullet Punch here. Aerial Ace resisted. Wait, oh my god. 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 Okay. Oh my god. And we get U-turn for that. So now we have flip turn and U-turn. The only thing we don't have is Volt Switch. But we can actually start using both of these to do some like constant swapping out shenanigans. What is commonly known as Volt Turn. Just without the Volt part. Okay. That didn't go perfectly, but I also didn't know about all but one of his Mons. I pretty much only knew about one of the Mons, and that was Scizor. I guessed everything else super wrong. And actually, with that, I'm gonna look at Bugsy. I'm gonna look at the docs for Bugsy. And since I've beaten him, I can look at both versions. Low kicks, Ledian, Scyther, Scizor. Highest level -2. Yeah, I noticed that. They were all level 32, which was good. Scyther and Scizor both had Technician. Ledian had Iron Fist. Low kicks had Tinted Lens. Ah. So there was no resisting his shit. Yeah, that was... Yikes. That explains why Leech Life was doing so much. Tinted Lens, Leech Life. Yeah, that's scary. Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Rock Smash, Aerial Ace. Bug Bite, Rock Smash, Aerial Ace, Swords Dance for Scyther. That's crazy. Scizor was actually Careful Nature. Huh. So actually, Shadow would have outsped it. Interesting. Yeah, that Scyther was a problem. I'm definitely gonna need better things for that. Yeah, that's what it fucking was. I was thinking his post-Surge team. Bugsy post-Surge has Cleavor, Scizor that can Mega Evolve, by the way. He has Mega Scizor, apparently. He still has the Scyther. He has he still has the Low Kicks. He has Mega Scizor, Scyther, Low Kicks, Araquanid, Vikavolt, and Cleaver as his post-Surge team. Honestly, I think I would have been way better off fighting that. I mean, the Mega Scizor would have probably wiped. The Mega Scizor probably would have wiped us. If I'm being completely honest. But yeah, and I was correct. He has Araquanid and Vikavolt with Thunder to take beautiful advantage of the permanent rain that he starts the fight with. But getting rid of that is super easy. Stone Axe, X Scissor, U-turn, Night Slash for the cleaver, with sharpness and a focus sash. So it's guaranteed to do something. And that something is usually going to be clicking Stone Axe. Something I'm noticing on this team, there is 0 ground moves, which is interesting. I would have thought at least something would have dig or bulldoze. But no, the majority of the team has U-turn, and then Vigavolt has Volt Switch. The only things that do not have, like, Volt Turn are Scyther and Araquanid. And that's because, I don't know why Scyther doesn't. Well, Scyther doesn't have it because it doesn't mesh with Technician. And the Scyther is meant to be, it is Adamant, Eviolite, Technician. It has Swords Dance, Bug Bite, Rock Smash, Dual Wing Beat. It has 3 attacking moves to be buffed by Technician, and it has Swords Dance, Eviolite. This thing is meant to sit in your face, set up a Swords Dance, outspeed your entire team, and sweep you to death. That is the whole point of the Scyther, so I'm not surprised it doesn't have U-turn. Araquanid, flat out, can't learn U-turn. Or Flip Turn. So, yeah, I'm not surprised by that. God, both these teams are terrifying. But you know what? Now that I know, it's fine. Now that I know, it'll be alright. Also, what's the level cap after Surge? 44. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you can get most Mons fully evolved by that point. That's actually really nice. God, that was terrifying. That was, yeah, no, that was fucking awful. Well, the bright side of that is we got through it while saving the 3 most important things in my opinion. We need to keep Liberty around for future attempts at Bugsy, because it is the one thing that we have found so far that easily gets access to weather. So we need to keep Liberty around. Minecraft is going to be stupidly useful in the late game. As soon as it becomes Garganical and gets Protect, it is going to be amazing. And then Shadow is useful for a lot of things, as we've already seen. It's useful for a lot of things pre-Bugsy. So keeping all 3 of these around is a huge W for me. We did lose half the team, but we kept what I view as the more important Mons. Would I have preferred to get through that entirely without losing anything? Yeah, absolutely. Was I prepared to lose at least something when I noticed that the Mons were not at all what I expected? I was prepared to wipe, if I'm being honest. But you know what? We didn't wipe. So, with at least there's that. Oh, fucking Jesus. Alright. Back to the Lost Box we go. 2 rows now. Oh, I gotta take their items off. Sorry, hold on. Item, take. Okay. Good God. Alright. So, we have lost access to Orthworm, Numble and Camerupt, and was it Roly-Coly, Carkol, and Colossal. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. I'm still kind of mad about losing camera up to a crit, because that didn't need to happen. The fight didn't have to be that close, and I didn't have to lose camera up at all, but I did just because I got crit, and I'm kind of mad about it. All right, but at least we're through it. Oh, boy. All right. Just moving some stuff around. Bink, bink, bink. Okay. Alrighty. Back to the center of safety. Good God. Okay. So, next up is this rocket grunt, right? I think. Gotta go around the other side. Yeah. So next is this rocket grunt right here. He's just chilling. We fight him. He gives us, I think... What TM does he give us? I think he either gives us Thief. No, we have Thief. He might give us Dig. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. He gives us something. He gives us a TM after we beat him. As well as, I think we get another care package after we beat him. And then we go south to Vermilion and do the SSN. And then we have a rival fight, I think. I don't remember if we have only one or if there's also a Brendan fight there. I don't know. From this point on, I pretty much know nothing about the game. So, everything is going to be completely blind. We're probably going to wipe way more often after this point. But, I'm going to save that for the next time. I'm going to level up everything again to 34 and get some more evolutions going. We will be catching some Mons next time because we'll be going to some routes to the south. I think we'll have 2 routes of captures, I think. So that'll be fun. That can hopefully re-up some useful Mons. I think we can get Vault Picks here pretty soon. So that'll be nice. We also have access to the daycare, although that doesn't really matter. I'm trying to think of what else. We'll have a few routes to go through. We'll have a few routes to go through and Mons to catch. Because we'll have fishing in Vermilion. We'll have Rock Tunnel from the west of Vermilion. We'll have the route itself west of Vermilion. We'll have the route just south of Cerulean. And then we'll have the route north of Vermilion. And I think that's it before we do SSN and Surge. Technically, there's also encounters on the SSN because you can fish on that bridge. I don't know if they're going to be different than what's in Vermilion, but we can see. So that's potentially another little area. Regardless, there's quite a bit to do in the next section. We've finished what I would probably call... Well, I'd say once we beat Surge, that'll mark the end of the early game. Which is a weird thing to say. But we're getting there. I'm a little surprised that we're getting there with, honestly, as few losses as we are. Because we haven't lost too terribly many Mons. We've lost, I think, 20 Mons so far, which isn't terrible. Granted, 2 of those have been starters, which does hurt, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna level up everything, and then I'm gonna just like put together some whatever team, some team of just like, hey, these can, this covers most of the things that we should encounter. and hopefully doesn't have any super common weaknesses along the whole thing, so that we can progress through some random fights. But yeah, so until next week, I'm gonna call it there. So thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye, I love you.